All right, today we're going to go over the trimester 2 stuff. So I'm just going to do some problems straight off your homework. Solve each system by graphing. We're going to start right here at positive 3. Down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 3. 1, 2, 3. Connect them. Start right here at negative 3. 1, 2, 3, down 3. Up 1 over 3. Up 1 over 3. Could also go down 1 and left 3. Where do they cross at? The solution is where they cross. They are crossing right here, first over 3, down 2. So my solution is 3, negative 2. Don't forget to write where they cross at. Elimination is my favorite. So for elimination, they are lined up. 4x minus 4x, that's just 0. 8y minus 2y is 6y. And negative 24 and negative 12 make negative 36. I just added the two lines together, making sure we had one positive, one negative. Divide both sides by 6, and I get y equals negative 6. I am not done. I want to be, but I got to get x. So I'm going to use this one because I just don't like negatives, and that has a lot of negatives. So I'm going to say 4x plus 8. I am replacing y with negative 6 equals negative 24. Well, I know that 8 times negative 6 is negative 48. If I didn't know it, I would have used my calculator to find it. And I did not give myself enough room, so I'm going to write it down here. 4x minus 48 equals negative 24. I'm going to go ahead and add 48 to both sides. And that gives me 4x equals 24. Divide both sides by 4, and I get x equals 6. So my answer is 6, negative 6. Okay, my next one. We are solving by substitution. For substitution, I'm going to replace something with something else. So on this one, I notice I already have y all by itself here. So I can easily replace this y with this whole ugly thing. So I'm going to take the negative 2x minus 3. I am taking the y out. It is out of the game. 6x minus 11 went in place of it. Equals negative 7. Now I've got a really fun, ugly equation to solve. Negative 2x. Negative 3 times 6 is minus 18x. Negative 3 times negative 11 is plus 33 equals negative 7. Negative 2 and negative 18 makes negative 20. Minus the 33 from both sides, here and here, equals negative 40. Divide both sides by negative 20. And I get x equals 2. I'm not done. I'm only halfway done. Brutal. But it's going to be an easier substitution because I've got y equals 6x minus 11. So I replace this x with 2. 6 times 2 minus 11. 12 minus 11 is 1. Y equals 1. So my solution is 2, 1. Note, I did just scribble out that homework problem for this video. On yours, you still have to do it if you're working for the homework. Just get another piece of paper if you need to. Okay. Number 25 says find the value of two numbers if their sum is 12. So two numbers, let's call them x and y, a and b, d and f. I don't care. Pick out your boyfriend's initials, whatever. Two numbers, x and y. We'll go with the boring math ones. And their sum is 12. That sum means add. And their difference, x and y, is 4. X plus x is 2x. Y is cancel. 12 plus 4 is 16. Divide both sides by 2, and I get x equals 8. Then, going back in, substituting, either equation doesn't matter. I'm going to pick the top equation. 8 plus what equals 12, minus the 8 from both sides, and I get y is 4. So my solution is 8, 4. Okay? On this one, it's going to be a lot like the very first one we did on this video, in that you got to graph it, just like we did earlier, but you're going to shade it and look for the shading. So my starting point here is negative 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going up 2 over 3. And it's greater than, and it's a dotted, so it's a dotted line. Not a solid line. If it's greater than or equal to, it'd be a solid line. Negative x plus 2, starting point is 2. Oh, wait, greater than, so I got to shade everything above. Slightly shade it. Negative x plus 2, starting point is 2. Negative x is the same as negative 1x, so down 1 over 1. Down 1 over 1. And I'm going to have the dotted line just like that. And it is less than, so I'm going to shade it this way. And then where did I double shade? I'm going to go back and make it really dark. And there's my shaded area. You can also do these using calculators. Really quick, if you happen to have a calculator, Desmos.com is great, or Wabbit-Emu if you don't want to do it by hand. And remember, if you're using Wabbit-Emu, assuming it's a graphing calculator app that will look exactly like a graphing calculator, just arrow over, and you can change that to less than or greater than, and have it graph it. Solid line, dotted line, above the line, greater than, below than, etc. So you can arrow over and change that if you want to use that. You can also, I'm going to just really quickly pull up Desmos and show you how to do it in there. Go to Desmos.com. And then I hit start graphing. And then I just type in y is less than 2/3 x minus 3. And I can type in y less than negative x plus 2. You can kind of see how that works. Did I shade one of those wrong? Oh, I typed in less than. That's a greater than. There you go. Like that's what I did, do it right on paper. So you can also use technology for these problems. It's not a problem. You're allowed to use Desmos anytime. All right, good luck.